Hey children, hello, how are you all? Hope you all are safe and following all the safety protocols required these days. These are tough times and we know that, but be rest assured children that time never stays the same. So this too shall pass and hopefully very soon. I am your new teacher. My name is Bhavna. Today we're going to talk about friends. I can already see so many faces light up and smiles on the faces. It tells me how dear the topic is to each one of you, including me, every one of us. We come across so many people in our schools, activity classes, societies, you know, but can all of those be considered our real friends? Think about that. No. Friendship is one of the greatest bonds anyone can ever wish for. But as they say, all that glitters is gold. We need to have an eye to identify the real ones from the fake ones. Because these are the times when the fake shines brighter than the real ones. So we really need to be very careful when we are picking friends. You all must have understood that the topic that we're going to start today is on friends only. We're going to elaborate on it further with the help of the poem that we'll be doing today, which is Friends and Flatterers by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is considered one of the greatest playwrights of all times. The plays written by him 400 years ago are enjoyed by audiences even today. Many of his stories and plays have been converted to movies as well. The poem that we are going to do today, Friends and Flatterers, tells us that our true friends are not those who praise us in our good times, but those who stand beside us in our hour of need, when we really, really, really need them. Now we'll start with the poem. Everyone that flatters thee is no friend in misery. Means all people who praise us might not necessarily be our true friends. They might not show up when we actually need them. Words are easy, like the wind. Faithful friends are hard to find. Like wind flows so effortlessly, breezily, and easily. Similarly, words from a fake friend, a flatterer, they come out really easy. They'll praise you. They'll tell you how good you are. You deserve so much. You are best in this. You are really good in that. They might not be true. They are just light words, easy words. Words from a flatterer will change direction with the change of the wind. See, children, the circumstances in life and how things will turn out to be. None of us knows that. When you actually need your friends to stand by you, to stand beside you, you really need people who will at any cost, without thinking about themselves, be your, rock strength. They'll cover your back. The true friends only will, not the fake ones. Faithful friends are hard to find. As the gems, the precious stones, very rare. We all know that. Similarly, the true friends will not come by easily. Really need to wait for them and have patience with them. They're not very easily, easily you will find them. Every man will be thy friend, whilst thou hast wherewith to spend. Everyone will act as if they are your true friends because your pockets are full. You have the money to spend on them, to make them feel good. So they'll all act, be your true friends. And what will they do? All the time they're praising you. And as human beings, it is our human nature that all of us love listening to our praises. No one dislikes that. But at the same time, we should know, is the praise really, really deserving? True? Have we done something really praiseworthy? Or is it just to make us feel good? Someone is just praising. That is something, it is a test that we have to see, whether they are truly praising or they're just saying it for the sake of saying. But if store of crowns be scant, no man shall supply thy want. If the reserves of money, your wealth goes down, that means you don't have that much now that you can spend on them on a daily basis. So when your cash reserves go down, when your wealth goes down, that is the true time when you will be able to see the true colors of people, of these so-called friends. You'll come to know whether they are truly your friends or they were just flatterers who were trying to win over, your attention so that you're going to generously spend on them. Also, when your cash reserves are down and you need something, these flatterers will nowhere to be seen. They're not going to supply with, what you want, supply you with what you want. That one be prodigal, bountiful they will him call. If you are spending generously, freely on these people, they will say that you are so bountiful, so generous, no one like you. And with such like flattering, pity, but he were a king. And so much of flattery they will do that they will say, oh, you should have been the king. Pity that you are not the king of this place because you are so generous, you are so bountiful, all the time giving. But if fortune once do frown, then farewell is great renown. If the fortunes stop favoring you, if your money, you have lost the money, that is, then they're not going to remember you. You'll be out of their favors, you'll be out of their books. Your popularity is going to go down drastically. They'll not want to befriend you also, talk to you. They'll stop taking your calls or start avoiding you. They that fawned on him before use his company no more. The people who used to say, they can't live without you, and you are, you are the live wire, and they need you, they need your support, they need your presence in their lives all the time to make them going, to make them feel good, suddenly will disappear. Suddenly, they'll stop giving company to you. That is thy friend indeed. He will help thee in thy need. Means one who is your true friend will stand by you when you need him. They'll not see time, the hour of the day, be it middle of the night, be it dead of the night. If your friend, true friend, needs you, you must be available. You must stand by them and support them in whatever way you can, be it any which ways, financial or any other help that they need. You have to. That is your duty as a true friend. If thou sorrow, he will weep. If thou wake, he cannot sleep. If you are facing, troubled times, or if you are facing some grief in your life, they'll also be sad for you. They'll empathize with you. They'll share your emotions. They'll accompany you. They'll try to make you feel better. They'll not leave you, suffering alone. They'll be there to help you out in whatever possible way. See, I'm not saying that just by their presence they can take away your grief, but when you're facing something really turbulent in your life, if you have a friend who's standing by you, who's supporting you, who's saying that, we are in it together, my dear friend, we are in it together. We'll face it together. We have been together in good times. We shall stick together in these times as well. That is what gives you strength. That is what, you should do anything. If you have a friend like this in your life, don't lose this person. He's a gem. You should keep that gem really safe, like you will keep a diamond. Thus, of every grief in heart, he with thee doth bear apart. They're always giving you company in whatever way possible, is humanly possible by them in your tough times. If you are suffering, that person is also suffering. If you are happy, that person is also happy. You'll smile together, you'll cry together. These are what true friends. These are signs to know faithful friend from flattering foe. So this is how you can differentiate between a true friend and a fake one, a flatterer. So tell me, how many of you think you have come across flatterers in your life? And now you are in grade 7. So how many true friends do you have? Let us all talk about our friends and what are the qualities that you think a true friend should have. And if you are someone else's true friend, what are you supposed to do? and what are the things that we should not do if we are, a true friend. So let us judge ourselves, and let us also see how many true friends and how many fake friends do we have till now in our life. Mm. We'll share. I'll also share my stories. You also share. Thanks, children. Thank you. I shall see you again. Bye bye.